want to teach you about grammar. One particular topic I'm going to teach you. You are welcome. Please log into my channel. Those who want to learn grammar. So now I will teach you direct indirect. How to do direct indirect. Direct indirect questions. How will you attend the interrogatives in direct indirect? ఒక 10 నిమిషాలు ఆగండి. తర్వాత మీరు మాట్లాడుకుంటారు. మీరు చదవండి. మీరేం మాట్లాడతారు? Okay, I'm going to teach you now direct indirect. Now you can see this. I will show you how to do that. Many students are facing problem because they don't have good practice and they don't know what to do because their basic education is not strong enough. They are not knowing what is verb. They are not knowing what is noun. They do not know the tenses and they do not know the person. So if they do not know the basic principles of grammar, how can they do direct indirect? Tell me. So direct indirect involves tenses, it involves verb forms, it involves uh, first person, second person, and third person. It involves so many things. In fact, so there are minimum 5 changes in the direct indirect that I will tell you. First, you observe 3 things. I will show you. Not talking. Now you can see this. He asked me, where are you living? Where are you living? Okay, he asked me. It is a question form. Okay, now indirect, indirect. How to do question form? Then I will tell you how to do question form. I will write here that answer. He asked me, when are you living? So any question we start with when, which they are called what type questions. There are 2 types of questions: yes or no questions and what type of question. This is what type of question. How will you attempt such type of direct, indirect? So when you see that he asked, just a reporting verb asked, just see that asked. This asked is the reporting verb. Okay, the answer comes like this. He asked because it is a question. He asked me. We will remove the inverted commas. When will remain when. When are you? When you are. He asked me when you will become I. Because he asked me, that's why it will become I. When I, are will become was. When I was living. I see that answer. When I was living. The present tense are will become past tense. Present, simple present tense will become past tense. You will become I. When will remain when. Living will become living. This is present continuous will become past continuous. Okay. So he asked me, because he asked me, that's why it has become I. So he asked me when I was living. When are you living will become when I was living. Are అనేది present tense. It will become past tense. Was. Okay. Have you understood how to convert into direct indirect? So be careful. Just see this example. There are so many students who do not know direct indirect. They are not learning. They are not taking interest. They are not having any knowledge. Speaking English is different and doing grammar is quite different. Okay. So if you log into my channel, I will teach the best grammar, possible grammar to you. Now you see Rahul asked, can you call me back later? So it is a question mark. Now I will write the answer. Write the answer, okay? Rahul asked. There is no person, okay? Asked. That will not come. Why? Because it is a question. So can you? He's asking me or somebody. So he asking either can you means he becomes he, or if he asking me, then I become I. He's not asking me. He asked somebody. Then it becomes can he. So can this can is the it is the helping verb. So you have to use if and whether. So whenever any question starts with a helping verb, if and whether is used. If I, if he is asking me I, he is not asking me, then he. And that means you can write I oblique he. It's better to write he. Whether he could, can will become could. Call him back later. This is the answer. Just check it up. Rahul asked if whether he would call him later. If it is called asked me, then it will become I. He did not ask me, he asked somebody else. So he called him that he could, can will become could. You will become he. Call me, him. Me will become him because he is telling you call him later, back later. All personal pronouns will become third person. Him is third person, he is third person. Can will become if and whether. So, doing direct indirect is not so easy unless until you know persons, you know verb forms, you know the tenses. So, have you understood? I have shown you two examples. I have shown third example. He asked me, do you listen to Hindi music? So now we will learn. He asked me, do will become if oblique whether he asked me. So here it will become I because he's asking me. I do kada. Do is present tense. It will become past tense. If and whether I did, okay, I did listen to Hindi music. Have you seen that? Listen carefully. If whether I did listen to Hindi music, do will become did. He asked me, that's why it has become I. Otherwise, it will become third person. If and whether I use because helping verb is there. If helping verb is not there, when, where, then same words we have to use. Understood? Now come here. Now what are you doing? This is the another example. Asked Riya. So you can write here. Riya asked, what are you doing? So you have to write what? What are you? What he was doing. He was doing. Was he doing anything? Question. He was doing anything statement. I was doing రాదు ఎందుకంటే he asked రియా ఆస్క్డ్ మీ అని ఉండాల అప్పుడు ఐ వాజ్ డూయింగ్ అని ఉంటుంది రియా ఆస్క్డ్ జనరల్ అడిగింది ఎవరికి అడిగింది తెలియదు కదా నాకు అడగొచ్చు ఇంకోళ్ళకి అడగొచ్చు సో అలాంటప్పుడు వాట్ హీ వాజ్ డూయింగ్ సో థర్డ్ పర్సన్కి వెళ్తుంది సో హ్యావ్ యూ అండర్స్టూడ్ హౌ టు డూ దిస్ I nicely check up, read properly and try to understand how to do direct indirect. So I have given you all the clauses. So there are two types of questions, was statement and yes or no questions. Was statement means WH. In that case, the answer will also start from same word. But if the question is you helping verb, do you like me? Is there any book? Is there any person? Helping verb. There are 24 helping verbs. Will you come with me? These are, if it is used, then you have to use if and whether. So remember that and do the direct indirect correctly. If you have any doubt, you can contact me 830-982-7562. I shall impart you the best knowledge in the grammar, which will help you in your lifetime, and also it will help you to score good marks. Okay, that's all for today. We'll meet again. Thank you very much. Okay, students, have you seen that? How to do direct, indirect? How to write? You know how many types of questions are there? There are what type questions and also yes or no questions. Yes or no question will start with helping verbs, and what type questions will start with WH. WH questions will write, you have to write in the same similar manner. But if you are starting with helping verbs, you have to use if and whether. That is the requirement. Then the present tense will become past tense. Present continuous will become past continuous. If it is in past, it will become past perfect. That's all. So there will be minimum four changes. Number one change, remove the inverted commas. Second thing, present tense will become past tense respectively. Okay. Now third thing, you have to use third person. All third person, he, him, his. Okay. Then they. Okay. She, her. Then they, them, they. These are all third person. Okay, na? Third person you have to use. If there is any pointed word, that will change accordingly. That's all. So fifth one, helping verb is used, then use if and whether. Okay, sixth one, WH is used, use same word WH and write the answer. That's it. That is the rules. These are the 5 rules which you need to follow. 6 rules I wrote. If you can follow this, you will do the best direct indirect. If you can understand this, how to do questions. Next time I will teach you another assertive models. This is interrogative model. I will teach you assertive model, imperative model, and exclamative model. Thank you very much. If you want to learn better grammar, please log in to my channel and we'll meet again.